Josh George, 3 minutes of college football here. We're going to talk about the Pittsburgh Panthers under hot seat coach Pat Narduzzi. In 247 Sports, SG1 Sports, that's what I'm trying to say. And Athlon, he is listed as one of the coaches on the hot seat. Depending on what list you're looking at, he's number 3, number 4, number 5. But I would say he is indeed on the hot seat. But he's also one of the best defensive coaches in Power 5 and in college football. So I think he's a better coach than what he's getting. And let's get in to his side of the ball, starting with defense. Look, they were 49th in total defense, and they were -5 in turnovers. Narduzzi wants a hard-hitting team and wants a team that can create turnovers, specifically fumbles that turn into big plays and that the offense can use to create momentum. He has only 2 starters back on defense and had a 3-win team last year, and it does seem like this defense is heading in the wrong direction. But 2 of your guys coming back are safeties. You also allegedly spent more in NIL in the secondary than anybody in the ACC did in the portal and on and recruiting and retaining current roster players. So I believe this team will create more turnovers. I believe they turn that -5 into a +5 and have a top 25 turnover margin at the end of the year and a top 25 secondary. It's just, can Narduzzi's D-line be as hard-hitting as we're used to seeing? Now to the offense. Nate Yarnold takes over as starting quarterback. He's number 19. Honestly, he did really good. They've expected him to be the starter down there from day one, and offensive coordinator Caden Ball is very high on him. He says he's their best offensive player, and they expect him to throw for about 2,500 yards this season. So we will see if the coaching projection lives up to it. Honestly, I think they're going to be just good enough to be average this year. I have them 6-6. I have them beating Kent State, West Virginia, California, Syracuse, SMU, and Boston College to go 6-6 and 4-4 in conference play. Oh, you're noticing that loss to Youngstown State? Yeah. Well, last year there was 4 FCS teams that beat 4 FCS teams that beat FBS teams, and when I looked at the matchup, they've got a really good defense. It's early in the year. They blitz a lot. One of the most exotic defenses in FCS. I think they get it done. I'm Josh George. This is 3 minutes of college football with the Pittsburgh Panthers.